Today we celebrate the feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. On December 9th, 1531, Juan Diego was on his way to Mass. Juan Diego was a poor laborer, 57 years old, a widower, who was a convert to Catholicism after the Spanish missionaries came to the natives 10 years earlier. And on his way to Mass, a beautiful Mexican princess appeared to him and spoke to him in his native language. She asked him to go tell the bishop to build on that site a new temple, a church. When he goes to the bishop doesn't believe him, sends him back, Our Lady sends him back. Eventually, the bishop asks for a sign. Now, the next day, Juan Diego wakes up to find his elderly uncle dying of a fever. When he goes to town to find a priest for his uncle, he avoids the place where Our Lady appeared to him so that he can get to town. But of course, Our Lady appears to him on the other side of the hill and gives him the same message. Our Lady tells him that the bishop's sign is waiting for him up at the top of the hill. And when Juan Diego climbs that hill, he finds beautiful roses there in the middle of December. He gathers the roses up and he takes them to the bishop. When he appears in front of the bishop, he lets go of his tilma, his cactus fiber cloak, and lets the roses fall to the ground at the bishop's feet. Beautiful roses, Castilian roses from Spain, where the bishop's from. But that's not the bishop's only sign. There on Juan Diego's tilma is the image of that beautiful woman that appeared to him, that beautiful Mexican princess. That image remains with us today on Juan Diego's tilma in Mexico City. 486 years later, that tilma, which should have disintegrated in 30 years, still is with us. Scientific tests show that there's no paint, there's no explanation for this image, and even bombs have failed to destroy this sign, this gift. Scientific studies done on the eyes of Our Lady show that it was actually an appearance at that moment, because you can see in the eyes, in NASA photographs, images of people, namely Juan Diego and the bishop. Images like in a human eye. Our Lady was appearing, was with them at that moment. And Our Lady remains with us today. This appearance is not just for the bishop, but this appearance is for us too, to remind us that as she told Juan Diego, "Am I not your mother? Am I not with you?" May she remain with us, always as our protector and guide, most importantly, our guide to her Son, Jesus Christ. If you live near a Hispanic community today, I invite you to join them in the celebration of Our Lady of Guadalupe and join them in this great feast of Our Lady. And that's a little theology in 3 minutes. Hey friends, exciting news for you. My very first book is available from Ave Maria Press. It's called Opening the Holy Door, and it's scriptural reflections on the virtue of hope. It's the perfect way to celebrate this Jubilee year, as together we are pilgrims of hope. You can find the link in the description below or go to joanwatson.faith to order your copy today.